Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time-tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, I'm Paige, RVAX social media manager. I'm the face you see in front of the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, taking you to all the latest and greatest hotspots around town.
And I'm Kelsey, RVAX managing editor, working behind the scenes on your midweek newsletter, the Weekly Insider, and City Guides.
What's up,
Hi,
Kels?
Paige, we're back at it again. We've officially launched.
We have, and I just want to take a moment to thank all of our listeners.
Yes, we got some wonderful feedback.
Yes, the response has kind of blown us away. I can't believe the number of folks who have tuned in and listened, and we just look forward to chatting with you each week. And on that note, we would also love to hear your thoughts. So if there is something that you think we should check out, something that you'd like us to talk about, you can always DM us at the Richmond Experience on Instagram. And our emails are really easy. It's just Paige at therichmondexperience.com and Kelsey at therichmondexperience.com. So you're always more than welcome to drop us a note, give us some recommendations, anything that you'd like us to chat about. We're here and we're listening. And by the way, we want to shout out Kaya. We got your message and we love the support. So continue telling your friends, sharing, rating, and reviewing, and we appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. I was mentioning to Paige before we hopped on to actually record that I had put in our weekly insider last week for our giveaway entry to let us know like what you guys want to hear us chatter about on the chatter. And we got a lot of great reviews and input there too. So I think over like the course of the next few weeks, we'll hop on and talk about like different things people are recommending. So if you want to email us there, of course, that's our giveaway section. But like Paige said, we are open to input at our email inbox as well. So thank you so much. And we're so excited to be in real time launching full steam ahead now.
Yes, I am so excited.
Yes.
It's just awesome.
I know. So exciting. And speaking of things from last episodes to this episode's Page, I realized in our rundown of like different facts about you and me, I didn't even like mention my affinity for Taylor Swift culture. And so I thought at the top here, this would be a great, especially considering all of the info that's been coming out from her tour over the weekend, this would be a great time to revisit our favorite songs from TTPD, of course, now that we've been sitting with it for a couple of months, and then talk about all of the swooning of the two of them very publicly. He was on stage and everything over the weekend. Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm loving all the memes that are saying manifestation is real.
Okay, people cannot stop comparing how like he started with a friendship bracelet and now he's on stage with this woman. I mean, if only that were me, Paige.
I know. It's kind of like our jobs, isn't it?
Oh, gosh, dang it. I should have known. Travis Kelsey, he knows what he's doing to get to the heart of the queen of the world.
Yes.
Fantastic. So Paige, tell me, now that we've been sitting with the album for a couple of months, it came out like mid-April. We're about like end of June now. What are your favorite songs that you've been loving off of the new album?
Well, it took me a minute with this album. I'm not gonna lie. The first couple times I listened through, I was like, I don't know if this is my favorite. This album, I am obsessed with Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. It's just such an anthem,
Yes.
and I feel it to my core. And then I Can Do It with a Broken Heart. It's kind of upbeat, and I also love the messaging in that one as well.
Yes. Another two classic, I feel like hot picks that everybody is obsessed with. I feel like those are quality choices, Paige. I feel like one that has not been getting as much like attention as I feel like it should is Down Bad. I'm obsessed with Down Bad. I love
Yeah,
like
Down Bad crying at the gym.
oh yeah, crying at the gym. I mean, who can't relate to that? Just like in the middle of nowhere when something upsetting hits you. And I feel
Yes.
like I love like the imagery and like the analogy of it being like an alien abduction, like when you go into like hardcore into a relationship and then it's over and you're like, what the hell was that? Amazing quality. But I don't know, all of them. Guilty as Sin is another huge one for me. I love that one. I love that one right off the bat. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, of course. Fantastic. I Can Do It with a Broken Heart. also fantastic. But I'm kind of like you, where like this is a lengthy album, 31 songs, right?
Oh, she is a queen.
The girl, she can't stop writing. Still feel like I'm very like familiar with the first half, and I'm still getting acquainted with the second half. So we'll have to come
I
back in like
agree.
the next 2 months at the end of the summer and be like, where are we now with TTPD?
Yeah. Holly, my girlfriend, is obsessed with Thank You, Amy.
You know what? Another very good pick, kind of like lower. I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, but I do think she played it this weekend in London, speaking of like
Ooh.
current events.
Okay.
Holly should have been there.
Yeah. I looked up I looked up the tour
They
on
haven't
cost.
gotten any cheaper.
No. In case you missed it, Kelsey and I did get to go see Taylor. So we
Oh,
are super blessed. We both actually went to the Pittsburgh show.
we just like passed our like 1 year anniversary page.
Was it already a
I
year?
think so, because it was like the 16th, 17th or something.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was iconic. I mean, I was chosen. I was one of the chosen ones. So my tickets were not expensive. I'm not going to lie. And Kelsey was on the floor. Lucky
Yeah,
her.
and mine were they were more than like $100. We'll say that. It's an undisclosed amount, but I'm still hurting from that purchase, but it was worth every penny. I mean, like it was amazing. I foolishly was hoping like she's coming back to the US at the end of the year. I think from
Uh-huh.
what rumors say, like ending the tour, I think in December. And I was thinking
Yeah,
like maybe I can get in there and get like a cheaper ticket this time. There's absolutely no way. No way. It's not
there
happening.
isn't. All the reels, all the people going.
It's
It's
getting like
amazing.
hotter by the minute. Like she's not slowing it down at all. It's not like the fanfare has like dissipated or anything. People like need to go to the show, and if you're trying to go, you need to put down a lot of cash.
Yeah, a lot.
And just like
So
the ticket culture is insane. Anyway, Paige, you just tried to get Hanson tickets too, and that was also like it's nuts out there.
can we talk about that for a second? So
Please
yes,
tell
I
us.
am I am a huge Hanson fan. Yes, I'm talking Mbop Hanson. I have all their autographs. I've met them all. I have pictures with all of them except Zach. I've probably been to, I don't even know. I can't even count how many shows I've been to. Mostly Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Virginia. But I've seen them at the National. I've seen them at the Nova in Virginia Beach area. And they are going to Pittsburgh in October, which is about an hour from where I grew up. And so they are doing this tour is 2 nights. So they do the first night acoustic and then the second night with the live band. And then Taylor also does a DJ party. So as soon as they went live, I went on and they were almost sold out. And I'm like, this is Hanson.
Getting tickets to anything though, it's like you need to be serious about getting on right when like tickets go on sale and stuff. I think like Chapel Roan when she played in over at Browns Island, I think it was like the same kind of thing. Like tickets for your favorite artists are like not a joke. You got to get on there quickly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened just with everything. You got to get on it. You got to know where you want to sit. I luckily scored the tickets and they weren't like expensive for technically 3 shows. It was like $200 a person.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not mad about the actual cost of it. There were a group of us going and I told everybody, I was like, oh my gosh, guys, you have to go get your tickets right now or
Yeah.
else you're not seeing Hanson with us.
Right. It's like an event to get tickets to the event.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I
So,
mean,
but
that'll be
tickets
an amazing.
secured. Going on October. I'm excited. It'll be a whole weekend full of Hanson. So
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to it.
That'll be an amazing show too. And now that you're saying that too, Paige, I feel like I went to the same national show when they came to town, but I think that was the summer before last, right? I think it was. I feel like that was like the
Yeah.
first summer that we had started working for the Richmond experience. I think it was a couple of summers ago at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I freak out. I turn into like a different person.
I mean, it's the nostalgia of it all. They are another quality artist to follow, know and love.
They really are. I mean, they're still doing the thing.
I know. Quality
mean,
musicians.
It's
Well,
not
I'm
like
excited for you, Paige.
Justin
That'll be
Timberlake.
well,
They didn't
yeah,
ruin the
true.
world
Other
tour.
current events. Somebody who is not seeming to do very well. He's not in people's good graces these like last weeks. Justin Timberlake. take a rest. Sit down, buddy.
I don't know.
Yikes.
I'm loving the memes on that too. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is gonna ruin the world tour.
Yeah, everybody's like, I'm gonna start saying that now at any inconvenience. Like, this is gonna ruin the tour. I mean, like, true. Very relatable.
Oh,
Justin Timberlake, don't drink
oh,
and drive, people, okay?
no,
If you
no,
didn't
that's
know and you
silly.
needed a reminder, Justin Timberlake is a great one. What are you doing? So richer than, sin. You get a driver, buddy.
Yeah, just hire somebody.
Yeah, just get a driver. Call a friend. Like, people. What are you doing? But other things that we have coming are Richmond related. So should we get right into it, Paige?
Yes, let's do it. So,
Okay. This episode of The Chatter is powered by Hospitality Group. Celebrate the start of summer with festive drinks, apps, and vibes at Island Shrimp Co., The Boathouse, or Casa del Barco. You can't go wrong with any of those options. Of course, Island Shrimp Co. has amazing views of the river, as does The Boathouse. If you go to the Rockets Landing locations, you can get a drink, get something to eat, pretend you're sitting beachside because you're sitting riverside. So it's the next best thing. I highly recommend. Or, of course, Casa del Barco has the canal and the murals right there. You can get your margs and salsa and then go walk by all the beautiful murals and end your evening that way. You, like I said, can't go wrong with any option.
I think all three sound great right about now.
There you go. And with that, let's head into the second segment, Paige.
All right, let's do what to eat, drink, see, and do in RVA this week. All right, so up first for eat, Summer Supper Somm starts this week, which is one of my favorite summer activities in Richmond. So, if you don't know, Summer Supper Somm is a dinner series now in its fourth year, celebrating local food and wine, hosted by the farmers behind Village Garden and Barbersville Vineyards. So, it's putting together local food, local chefs, and Virginia wine. Last year, they hosted 20 tomato dinners around the region. This year presents 15 events, but in 3 states over 8 weeks, all over tomato season. So all the dinners are built around chefs, community, and a common love for tomatoes. This year, tonight actually kicks it off, Monday night on the 24th. But there are fewer dinners in Richmond this year. So it's cool that they're like venturing out. Like they're going all the way to Bath County to the Omni Homestead, which is really cool, and to a couple other different states even. But a few of the ones that look really good to me are Shagbark. They're doing one at Yellow Umbrella Provisions. They're doing one at Quirk at the Lobby Bar. And the ones that I am planning on getting tickets to, I actually just tried to get them before this call, but it didn't go through, is at Acacia, and that's at the end of July. So that's the one I definitely plan on going to. But each restaurant sets their own prices and their own tickets. So you kind of just have to know. If you go to Village Garden, their Instagram and their link in their bio, they kind of like organized it so you can find the tickets easily. But again, if you're having trouble finding tickets, just DM me and I can try and help you out because I know sometimes that can be a little difficult with these dinners.
Yeah. And Paige is the SME for SSS, I like to say, as of this episode.
Yes.
Paige,
Yes.
do you remember you told us what you are looking forward to for this year? Have you said though, do you remember like what particular meal or like taster that you liked from summers past?
So last year, I really was obsessed with Bar West. They partnered with them, so they're not doing that this year. But last year, they had dessert, and they put it in like a soup can, but they labeled it as like Bar West, and it was just so darling. But all of the food is centered around tomatoes and paired with with a Barbersville wine, which is really nice. The dinner that I am looking forward to at Acacia has a whipped creamy feta with marinated tomatoes and crispy basil. I mean, that alone, I'm like sold.
I know.
I will be there.
Sounds so delicious.
Yeah, and so they just do a really good job of being creative, and every year I'm always kind of blown away. Just the whole experience, they do like such a really good job. It's always very interactive. You always meet new friends. It's just a fun way of getting out and trying something new.
Yeah, and getting in with the, like, produce of the season. That sounds so good. Every
Yeah,
year you've gone, I, like, love looking for your updates and stuff, and I do remember the soup can one from last year was very cute. I remember that being
that was so
a
cute.
good-looking one. Amazing. Okay, well, then that'll take us into drink, and I'm going to do that this episode. I think that we talked about this in the Weekly Insider last week, if not the week before, but TCAF opened up this month, which people are very excited about, set up in Scott's Edition. They posted that they're coming back a few weeks ago and then officially posted at the end of last week that they're open and up and running. They've got a cult following, so you can stop by for baked goods from Sugar Magnolia, wines, teas, and more. And then if you like all of that and you want to visit more tea spots, we've recently posted 5 places to go for tea that I'm now going to have to update with them because people cannot get enough of this place. I haven't personally been, but I know since it's over in your neck of the woods, Paige, you've got big plans to get over there soon.
Yes, I definitely have plans, but we do have an IG reel on that place.
Yes.
So pre before they close. So it is a little dated, but I'm sure the ambiance and everything is very similar. So I love tea. Let's go.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
ready.
It's a nice thing to do, especially in these like hotter temperatures. I feel like everybody's always looking for something that you can do that's still fun that you can do inside. And I feel like a little tea experience is a great way to kind of like switch things up from your typical like brewery or things like that. Go get some tea, especially at this new place that people cannot stop buzzing about. People were very excited. You could see like in the comments of their like first like rumblings post and then to their latest ones saying that they're open. People are like so pumped. So definitely recommend you get over there. They are up and open and ready for you to come over and see them.
Love it. All right, so that leads us into our second ad break. So, this episode of The Chatter is also powered by Boho Studios. Beat the heat and stay on top of your workout routine inside at Cycle Fit or Quad Boho Studios. For class schedules and pricing, visit bohostudios.com. I have been working out at Boho for over a year now, and I am obsessed. Uh, they do have the 3 studios, like I mentioned above, but the Fit Studio covers like your group fitness classes, like lifting, HIIT, and yoga. And then the cycle offers these like heart pumping cycle classes. There is not an easy class, I swear. Every workout is awesome. And then the quad studio is for personal training sessions. If you're interested in upping your workout routine or you want to learn a little something, you can sign up for sessions with them. But you'll likely find me at the Fit Studio taking strength classes and at the Cycle Studio. So it is one of my favorites.
Yes. Shout out to Boho Studios. I feel like of the things that I definitely associate Paige with, Boho Studios is like top notch because you have loved working out over there over the last year and seem to enjoy every workout that you go to. So check it out, people.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Well, then that will take us into the C portion, which I'm covering this week. And I am recommending that you get out to Richmond Ivy's final home match of 2024. They're doing fan appreciation night this Friday versus Lancaster Inferno. If you don't know, Richmond Ivy is an extension of the Richmond Kickers, our city's soccer team. They're the women's soccer club. Tickets, the last I checked, are $12 each. The game starts at
Yep.
7. You can find more scheduling and pricing information on richmondivy.com or over at their Instagram page at Richmond Ivy SC. I went to a Kickers game last year, and this will be my first Ivy game this season. But like we were saying about the all the tomato happenings, I've been loving watching your coverage page because it's just a great time. It's like the Richmond Squirrels, but of course for soccer, where it's just a fun outdoor event. You can get something to eat. They've got food trucks galore, get something to drink. They, I think, have Hardywood and like local offerings that you can enjoy while you're over there. You can see, the girls kick ass and, enjoy your evening.
And they really do kick
Yeah.
ass. It has been so fun watching them. The games are amazing. The fans are great. We've been to a couple matches. We have enough merch for pretty much everybody. Every
I
time
was
we
going to
go,
say,
we buy more merch.
I can't wait to like stock up on merch. It all looks so cute.
Their merch game is strong.
Yeah.
Like they know what they're doing,
Yeah.
and that's all I have to say about that.
There you go. Yeah. So you will catch me over there definitely, possibly Paige with the way that she's talking. We'll see how the week goes.
Yes. We'll see how the week goes. I might be closing on my condo
Right.
on
Your
Friday,
big
so
personal happenings this weekend or this week.
yeah. So we'll see. There's a lot up in the air with that, but if we don't, I will definitely be there.
Yes, fantastic. Well, then I will possibly see you there, Paige, but I can't wait. It should be. And I think the last time I checked, it's definitely been hot recently, of course, in Richmond, but I don't think it's going to be too brutal. So, and with it starting at 7 p.m., I feel like you kind of get away with like the golden hour temperatures, at least where everything's not so sweltering. So get out there. It's their last game. It's a great time.
Yes. It's been such a fun season. All right, so up for due is we have a new park, which is really exciting. It's called Dock Street Park. It's opening as part of the James River Park system, and it's located along the James River Trail between Great Shiplock Park and the Intermediate Terminal Building 3. It is a 4-acre park, and it includes a nature center owned by the James River Association. And it just also gives the public new access to the waterfront. And the park also allows the section of the Capitol Trail to be moved off the busy street and essentially up to the waterfront, which is great. It is on my to-do list to scope out and make an IG reel, so stay tuned for that. But I have not been able to get over there yet, but I am really excited about it, especially the Capitol Trail part and then the new access to the water. Everything that I've seen on it looks really awesome. So I'm really excited about this new addition.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, of course, like I feel like Richmond has some of the most amazing parks. So anytime we're adding to that lineup is great in my book. And from what I've seen online, it looks super excellent too. I used to, when I was over in Churchill, I used to like walk over in that area, like, you know, take the kids down there and kind of stroll on the Capitol Trail over in that like general area. And now it seems like it's an even more like, you know, exciting place to be. So I can't wait to go over there too. Any new parks, like sign me up.
Yeah, and especially the nature center aspect of it. I don't know if that part's open yet to the public, but just the fact that that's happening is really, really cool. So I can't wait to check it out, walk around, see what's happening down there.
Yeah, that's a good one. A good way for people to get out and about now that we're at the beginning of summertime. I think that's great.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it, guys. So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond Experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond Experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all-access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz is Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.